Good day, viewers. Welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe to these videos to get more interesting and enlightening stuff and content about barber, the barber shop, and barbering entirely. So quickly today, I will be shedding light on the basic tools you need as a barber, the things you need to be a good barber. That is what I'll be telling you today. Basically, some people used to think that, okay, to be a good barber, maybe when they go to the barber shop, they see the setting of the barber, they are seeing lights everywhere, air condition, different set of clippers, brushes, and everything. They will be confused that, oh, to be a barber is a very big thing, and all those sort of things. I grew up in the ghetto, and that is where I learned how to barb. And with the basic tools I need that are not even up to 10 items, I could give a good haircut. That is quite extremely good and satisfying with the little tools I have. Basically, all you need is a good skill. First of all you need is a skill on yourself, building yourself to a certain level that you are good with anything you touches. Any tool you are given, you can make good use of it. There's a popular saying that a good clipper exposes a bad barber. There's a popular saying like that, because some people, when they are not good at haircuts, they tend to blame the tools they use and their appliances. That's why we come across that a good clipper exposes a bad barber. Because even when you give a bad barber a good clipper, he will see find one way or other to complain that, okay, this clipper is not good, this clipper is not sharp, and the person's hair is bad. As a barber, you don't have an excuse, because most times from where I grew up from, you don't have a mannequin to practice the hair. Whatever practice you want to make, you are making it on the live person's head. So you can't afford a mistake. You cannot afford to make a mistake on the person's haircut. So quickly down, I'll be shedding more light on what you need. Number one thing that you need as a barber is a clipper. You need a good clipper. Now we have different kind of clippers. We have trimmers, we have basic tapers, we have corded and cordless clippers. We have so many kind of clippers. We have dividers, we have trimmers, we have shavers, and so on. I'll be showing some to you in a while. So also you'll be needing a covering cloth. You'll be needing an apron for your client. You don't want to be barbing your customer. You don't want to be cutting hair on their body. So you'll be needing an apron. You'll be needing an apron to cover their body, and also yourself, you'll be needing an apron to wear. You don't want your body to be filled with hair, and wearing an apron shows that you are more of a professional, and it shows that you are well disciplined and you know what you are doing. So quickly, before I go ahead, I'll be showing you some clippers I have here that I can use to get a good haircut. So initially earlier, I mentioned a clipper that I called taper. Taper basically looks like this. This is a cordless taper. Taper looks like this. Taper is what most people see in the barber shop that most of the barbers have. Taper has a control lever. Taper has a control lever here where your barber can control the length and the height of the haircut that they want to give you. It can be controlled. You can decide, okay, this is the length I want 0.5, I want 0.1. Your barber can control it here, and basically this is what a taper looks like. This is what a cordless taper looks like. Taper is the most common it's the most common clipper that barbers uses in their barber shops. You can turn it. When I turn it on, these cordless ones tend to be much more noiseless, and they are light and easily controlled compared to a wired corded clipper that I'll be showing you soon. So this is what a taper looks like. You can cut hair with this taper. You can go on bald skin with this taper. Taper is basically multifunctional clipper. You can do almost everything that you need. Although it's not totally advised to use taper for all the necessary steps you need in a haircut, but basically as a good barber you can use taper. This is a multi-purpose clipper that is advised for homeowners to adopt. If you want a clipper for your child, you want for your family, you can go for a good taper that has control lever. How you know someone is a taper is that it has a control lever. It can be easily controlled. You can set the clipper to 0.0. There are some that are 0.5 that are like this. But a Kenny clipper that can be set to 0.0, you can use it as a dad, as a mother, you can use it for your child. It is not simple function, it is basically multifunctional clipper. So also I have here with me, it is a taper too, but this is a corded taper. This is the most clippers in African homes in some communities. These are wired clipper. It is, as you can see, it is a taper too. You can adjust it, and this is much more heavier. And if your power supply is not so good, this tends to react to the power supply. Unlike the wireless clippers, when you charge this clipper can last. It can last for hours and it doesn't have any issues. Once it is fully charged, you have a good blade set and you oil it regularly as you're working on it. It gives you no issue. On the other hand, this one tends to have some issues if your power supply is not good and your power supply is not stable. So personally, I recommend this, but on some certain occasions this is useful, especially when you are giving an executive haircut. This is very useful. The feel, the vibration, it is authentic and actually a vintage clipper. It is very good. Also, we have trimmers. This is what a trimmer looks like. You can see this one compared to the taper, this one does not have an adjustment clip. Now this trimmer basically, as the name implies, you can use it to trim your hair and you can use it to shave. This basically is for skinning your hair. You can go on total cutting of your hair with this. This has no adjustment. It has been set to 0.0. As you can see, the inner blade, we have the inner blade and the outer blade. The inner blade and the outer blade are the same. It has been set to 0.0 guard. So although with this, some guards, some clips come with this that you can reduce the length of the hair you want to cut. But basically this is for shaving, for carving, to carve your hair, to shape your hair. As I mentioned in the earlier video that I made about skills you need to know about barbing, you can check that on my YouTube channel. So basically this is a trimmer. Also, one of the things, there's another one that we call a shaver or a smoother. I don't have it here yet, but I would love to be showing you as I'm working. As I'll be sharing some videos about how I work and how I do my stuff. You'll be seeing me use the shaver. We have the shaver. Shaver is a smoother. Some people call it smoother too. After using the trimmer to shave your hair, as a man, as a grown man, you notice that even the clipper cannot make it as smooth as you want it, as smooth as a baby skin. So you can have a smoother to smoothen it. When you're smoothing it with a smoother, your skin gets so smooth, as the name implies, it gets smooth and well shaped. You have no hair left. It is well shaped to make you feel more comfortable. Also, we have what we call a razor holder. A razor holder, as I mentioned in my initial video, a razor holder is what you put your razor in to carve the hair.